don't want that thing in the corner. Yes, thank you. Hey everybody, welcome back to Shadows of Loathing. I have a coconut on my head. I did a little grinding, and as a result, I found a bunch of other stuff, like this Tentacle house. On your way to wherever you run into a cool guy wearing some sunglasses strutting down the avenue. Hey, baby, what's happening? Hi. I can see you dig the shades. You got good taste. What the what? You like my sunglasses? Oh, gotcha. I don't think anyone calls them shades for at least another 20 years. I pride myself on being on the cutting edge. He flips open his coat, showing you a rows of sunglasses inside. Care to buy yourself a pair? Only 25 me? Hell yes! When you see these, nobody can see that embarrassing thing your left eye is always doing. That's what I like to hear. He takes your meat and expertly selects the best pair of sunglasses for you from the lining of his coat. Looking good, baby. Nice doing business. Am I wearing them? I hope I'm wearing them. I'm not wearing them. Nice. What did I just replace? I wasn't paying attention. And perhaps I should have been. I was probably using greasy gloves, wasn't I? Yeah, so it sounds about right. Either someone's pet Kraken escaped, or someone opened a portal to the Waggle dimension. Ugh. This is the front door to that calamari factory ride. It seems like this house used to be quite nice. Tall ceilings, nice wallpaper, fancy molding everywhere. Now, however, the wallpaper is peeling, the plaster's crumbling, and there's tentacles poking out everywhere. It's like a fixer-upper. Hello? Anyone called for a tentacle exterminator? I don't think anyone called for a tentacle exterminator. But if you want to do some pro bono extermination anyway, I don't think that anyone's going to stop you. Well, maybe the tentacles. Oh, swell, a massive colony of roaches in the walls. This house is a real peach. This stove's remarkably clean on the outside. Check on the inside. Ah, yes, all the filth is on the inside. That makes sense, I guess. These tentacles must have been in the mood for a snack. Give them an attack instead. Hold this, please. You will not attack my turtle. Ow. You sliced him and diced him. Yeah. And you get a tentacle skin hat band. You're not entirely sure that the inside of this tentacle is any different than the outside, but if it is, this is the part of the this is some of the outside part. Delicious. Oh? There's exactly one drawer left inside. A wise person said that fishing is not a good use of time. That person probably didn't have as much spare time as you. Alright, let's get fishing. Find an empty bag nearby that you can use to reel in, to hold any fish you manage to reel in. Nice, you caught a bit of wet potato. Toss it in your fish sack. Dirty dish rag. Toss it in a fish sack. A handful of dirty water. This water is nasty and you wish it wasn't just sloshing around loose in your inventory. Talk about a bit of a junk drawer. You grab the choicest bits. Got a match and a fuse, you say. It's weird they call this a fuse when the whole point of it is to split apart if something goes wrong. This refrigerator almost certainly contains horrors beyond your reckoning. Give me them. Oh, no. No horrors. Just some very old food. That's a horror in and of itself. This bathtub is filled with a fluid you'd rather not consider. Consider it fished. A nasty glob of wet hair. The unclogged drain in the tub empties itself with a nauseating gurgle. The sink has a cracked bowl and a grubby tap. Investigate. Look at that! Somebody lost a ring in the drain. Fortunately, your fingers are just long enough to grab it. Ring of inside-out ring of weakness. When you put this on, you're not technically the person wearing it. This toilet is functional. Is damaged, but functional. It's old and damaged, but it appears to still be functional. Why can't I read these games right? Ugh. This ring came from a toilet, which is why it's smaller than the ring for the bathtub. I can't say that I don't like that. Three tentacles erupt from the floorboards. Interrupt the eruptors. Wunderbar. Who's planning on hurting my turtle? See, I can't let you do that. Heal me, turtle. Three down, God knows how many to go. This door is locked. Rickety stairs lead up to the second floor. Gone up. A surprisingly clean wardrobe. Check inside. Empty, but for a single coat hanger. You're not sure why anyone would want to wear a coat made of wire, but whatever. Ugh. Oh my. Dancing Tentacle intends to do an inspiring dance, increasing its allies' stats by 3. I think not. You won't hurt my turtle either. You have rendered this room very slightly less terrible, as is my sworn duty. You can't even begin to guess what kind of furniture this was. Sure I can. Alright, okay then, Smarty Pants, what do you think it was? Break front? Wrong. A folding screen? Is it a bookcase? Dining room chair? A vanity? A bunk bed? A tuffet? A cupboard? A lintel? China cabinet? A ladder back chair? A wardrobe? A bent wood rocker? A headboard? A high chair? A glider rocker? A cart? A desk? A picnic table? A hammock? A settee? A beanbag chair? A display cabinet? A hope chest? Was it a chest? Patio table? Mirror? A recliner? Club chair? A curio? Is it a chandelier? A pew? A couch? A lamp? A clothes valet? I told you could guess, yeah. His nightstand is mercifully tentacle free. I'll have to remember to come back here and figure out how to do that. Or figure out what that is. The top drawer is filled with dirty handkerchiefs. But you find a jewelry box and a key in the bottom one. A small jewelry box which will come in handy if you need some jewelry from place to place and you don't want to wear it on the trip. I mean, fair enough. This door is barred from the other side. As far as I can, the rest of this house, though, it won't take much to break down. Thud crunch. Okay, it was a little harder than expected. Go on in. This bed must have fallen victim to especially hungry bedbugs. The nightstand is battered, but mostly intact. The bottom door is filled with old horse track bedding forms, but the top one contains a wallet and a creepy locket, each with only a minimal amount of crud on them. The inscription reads, "Melinda, my love," but the picture is just a crudely drawing of a single eye. A wallet worn thin from years of being sat on. Alright, let's see what's inside the wallet. You rifle through the wallet. There's nothing interesting in it, unless you're interested in a bunch of meat. Mirror, as to your great surprise, has avoided damage. I'm blind now. Termites have conspired to make it look like this wardrobe is at one giant bite taken out of it instead of thousands of tiny ones. There's hardly anything left of whatever this was. Ironically, your house's backyard looks really nice. The fact that I took the key back is distressing. The cellar's way too dark for you to go any further. Yes, you have a flashlight, but you and I both know that flashlight is only good for making dark places visible, not for making them any less scary. A fuse box. All the fuses are missing. I guess that explains the light in circles. Hooray, now it's slightly less dark. A shelf full of long-expired cleaning products. This is the dirtiest broom you've ever seen. Now it's the dirtiest broom you've ever owned. You actually haven't seen them all, but you can't imagine a dirtier one than this. Holy dang, what is that? A rat tentacle thing. Oh no. Fired up. Ow. Okay, that should kill it. Oh, does it? Grass is grass, pal. One? Good physical armor. Can I light it on fire more? I sure can. Don't I have something that can destroy armor? I thought I did. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. You won. Those tentacles have wiggled their last waggle. And the giant mutant rat? It's probably in a better place now. Excellent. Ah, here's the problem. There's a hole in this bag of tentacle seeds. Some of them must have fallen on the old dirt floor and sprouted. Clean them up. You dispose of the bag and pick up the remaining handful of seeds. The company that sells these has never done a satisfactory job of explaining why. This washing machine needs to be washed and repaired and completely replaced. Let's give it an old fish. Mildew jeans. Very nice. Very nice. Alright, problem solved here. Oh, that's that. Head somewhere else? Yes. This. You take a wrong turn in into an underground coffee shop just as a thinly mustachioed man demands an atheist person to defend the formal vulgarity of Joyce's Ulysses. I can't. Ah, Glydian's glockenspiels. As soon as they notice you, these Glocken guards start playing a menacing tune on their glockenspiels. Well, as menacing a tune as it's possible to play on a glockenspiel anyway, which is honestly not particularly menacing. But their intent is clear. Hello, what you want? Well, I want to fight you. That's not what I picked. I said, hi, you are... I want to go look at the building behind you. The old glockenspiel shop? That is our hideout. You are in there not allowed. Aw, please. No, it is only for gang members. That is the whole point of a hideout. Well, then I want to fight you. Well, I can't have that. My turtle! Hang in there, Ralph. I take care of my familiars. Did I turn on my timer? Probably didn't, like an asshole. No, I didn't, like an asshole. You won. The path to the Glocken hideout is now unobstructed. Hard time for non-Glockenspiel businesses. The owner of this place had a huge wasp nest in case the keep out sign wasn't sufficient. This guy looks a bit tougher than the others. Also, they're at the back of the room, so they're probably the boss. They look both delighted and outraged to see you. Since that's a tricky combination of emotions to imagine, let's just go with excited. As you step closer to speak of the goblin, you notice that they appear to be wearing authentic German lederhosen rather than the makeshift shorts and suspender getup that the other Glockens are wearing. Not that you're an expert in traditional European fashions or anything, though. They sneer at you with glittering eyes. So, you break my house in and beat my guards together? Think you can Gunther support us the Glockens' defeat? You pause for a second to parse this. Without a doubt. Ha! You think goblins are pretty stupid, I bet. But you have one other think coming. I don't feel like having a conversation about goblins' intelligence. Can I just say yes and then we fight? I don't feel like having... Okay. Sorry, Gabby. Oh, now you have said it. We are super angry now. So we have to fight now, yes? All the Glockens in here are playing excited glockenspiel fight music and have gotten Gunther rather riled up. This might be a really tough fight. Okay, let's fight. Oh, it's just him? I mean, granted, he's pretty tough. Oh my goodness. Actually, hang on a second. I need to take a quick break. Alright, sorry about that. Not that it really matters to you. But, where's my mouse? There it is. Wait, is it? Oh, shite. It might not even be showing up for you. I apologize if it isn't. Ow. Just keep reducing his abilities. I think we got this in the bag. You won. Gunther has spilled his last Glock in this place. He slinks off to some other venue to terrorize with his plinking. Excellent. Wow, an upright glockenspiel. This would look good in your room. Drag it there. I've always wanted my own glockenspiel. That's not true. I don't care about that. Didn't really get a good chance to look around. The till? Glockenspier's dusty old cash register. Nice, get in, whoever and wherever you are. This must be full of glockenspiel wrenches. A sharpening stone. This is such a high quality sharpening stone that it even works on things that don't have blades. 11-in-1 oil. According to the fine print on the can, 11 of the world's religions are actually part of a larger secret religion understood only by the old man who owns this company that makes this oil. Combat item. The greatest trick of the marketing department of Black & Decker ever pulled was convincing people these were single use. Suspenders, ringers, dingers, dongers, mallets, accessories. What's here? This Brewster's home for traveling salesmen. These are tulips, but in this case there are 3. Wait a second. Some invasive man-link growing off the base of the flowers. Just scrape it off. Glowing green ooze. Perhaps one day the world will be ready for the secret. Secret of the ooze? The door is locked. Head inside. You enter the boarding house, you discover some kind of hullabaloo, or perhaps a kerfuffle. A stern-looking middle-aged lady is surrounded by 6 agitated men all talking over each other. Gentlemen, I insist you settle down at once. We won't get to the bottom of this with you all acting like panicked schoolchildren. Hey, Brewster, you gotta call the cops. Ha! What this town calls police, I wouldn't trust to solve a jigsaw puzzle, let alone a serious crime, and I won't have those hooligans turning my house upside down. But there's been a murder, or someone has to do something. What you can all do is go to your rooms and let me think. Good gracious. The men file upstairs, abashed but still fidgeting nervously. Excuse me? Miss Brewster sighs, exasperated. I'm sorry, but I don't have any vacancies. Well, I suppose I do, but I cannot have this room until this whole mess has been sorted out. One of those men said something about a murder? Yes, it's absolutely ghastly. One of my lodgers was murdered in the night, and nobody's heard or saw anything. I'm practically at my wit's end. I don't know why I made her like Irish. I shall offer to help. You can help. My name is Blues Traveler, kind of an independent investigator sort of thing. Oh, like the Belgian fella in the mystery novels? What? Sure. Oh, that's marvelous. If you can solve this mystery, I can pay you quite reasonably. Okay, it's a deal. My goodness. What can you tell me about the victim? He was a traveling salesman. All my lodgers are traveling salesmen. What did he sell? Oh, they come and go so frequently, I'm afraid I haven't the foggiest idea. How did he die? I'm not sure. The body's missing. Look, you better just go and have a look for yourself. He was in C3. I locked the door so no one wouldn't go around messing around in there. Messing up the accent already. Radio plays agreeable music at a polite value. Potted flower saw enough. Lies. It's a communal hack, right? But no one's using it at the moment. This. Some high heel shoes have been carelessly left in the hallway. You're not sure which aspect of this would upset Miss Brewster the most. I shall take the shoes. Makes my steps higher. Okay, I have to see how this sounds. You unlock the door and put the key in the secret pocket you use for things that won't ever be needed to be referred to again. Step into room 3C and discover, holy crap! A massive pool of blood on the floor. Like Brewster said, there's no body in sight. Investigate. His throat looks pretty ordinary. Check underneath it. You roll up the rug and what the heck? There's a crazy occult diagram underneath. Lines and glyphs appear to be burned into the floor. You see some little blobs of melted candle wax at the points of the dodecagram, and it even smells faintly of weird incense. Was this a ritual killing? Right, like a regular old murder wasn't enough. Wardrobe is locked. A new wash basin with no clues here. There's also a mirror. Check myself for clues. I shall fish for clues. Full of clean water. You're an ally who is on fire. The window is locked, so the killer must have come from inside the house. Just look. Is there even this much blood inside a person? Let's fish for it. Huh. Nothing. Must be shallower than it looks. Nothing interesting about the bag except for that it's next to a massive pool of blood, rather. I was looking at 3C. Did you find anything? I found a huge pool of blood. It was really gross. Did you find anything else? Well, yes, actually. An occult ritual circle. What? Oh my goodness. You think it was some kind of black magic sacrifice? I'm afraid it looks that way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I've always felt that a larger's religion was no business of mine, but I won't stand for this one bit. Are any of your larders involved with the cult, do you know? I do recall that one of them specialized in selling occult supplies and paraphernalia, but I'm afraid I don't know which one. You'll have to ask around. Room 2D. Well, they're all 2D if you think about it. You knock on the door and another salesman peeks out. I'm warning you, I'm armed. Oh, I know you. Yeah, I think we met before. You sell Derringers, right? That's right, yes, you should buy one. There's a murder on the loose. Actually, I'm investigating the murder. Oh, thank goodness somebody is. What do you know about the other salesman? I know that there's a guy who sells occult stuff. I gave him wide berth, though. All I know about him is that he doesn't live in the room below the salesman guy. See, neither of them are the victims, by the way. Okay, thanks. There, I'm not open door with a killer on the loose. I'm investigating the murder. Do you have any information that would help? There's a salesman that specializes in occult stuff. That seems pretty suspicious to me. Which room is he in? I'm not sure, but he isn't the one above me. He doesn't live in even into the hall as the victim either. Knock on the door and the salesman pokes his head out. Yeah, what can I do for you? Investigating the murder. Ah, yeah, real grisly business. Do you know any other salesmen that live here? Not really, but just the guy who sells those little Derringer pistols. He keeps complaining about the guy who lives right above him. That's the drinking baubles guy, because he keeps making a racket dropping stuff on the floor at night. Probably doesn't help you much, though. Well, something, thanks. You knock on the door. A voice calls out without opening. Hello? I'm investigating the murder. How well do you know the other salesmen here? I don't know any of these guys, although I think there's a guy who sells brushes, who's neighbor with the guy who sells pants. Okay, thanks. That doesn't help me at all. And salesman looks out. Hello, who are you? I'm investigating the murder. What can you tell me about the people who live here? Well, it's pretty much key to myself. All I know is about the other salesman is the one who sells jokes and gags, isn't the one who lives next. The one who lives above the one who sells brushes. What? Nothing. Thanks. Salesman again, what can... I'm investigating the murder. Oh, no kidding? Yeah, I was hoping you could give me some information about the people who live here. I don't really know any of these guys. There's a fellow that sells jokes and gags somewhere on this floor, I think. And there's a guy that sells pants, but that's all I can tell you. But all I can tell you is that he isn't the guy below me, sorry. I really should have been keeping track. Probably this guy. Who locks the bathroom? Excuse me, who lives in 2C? They didn't answer the door. If they didn't answer, the door's locked. That's because 2C is my room. Oh, can I have a look inside? Sorry, not that's private, and I can't possibly imagine I would kill one of my own. That would be terrible for business. I guess you have a point there. Well, I have no idea. Doesn't leave a room below the ghost. He doesn't live at the scene of the lost victim, so it's probably this guy. Okay, I need to make sure, but I'm almost positive it's the guy in 2B. Doesn't live in the room above, below the sunglass salesman. Are both still alive. These trinkets, which is useless. Doesn't live above me, and he doesn't live at the same end of the hall as the victim. Next to the guy who sells brushes. really terrible at this. Oh, geez, that's... Alright. I'm gonna call a video here and just look it up, because this is annoying me. I'm the Blues 32. This is Shadows over Loathing. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.